What is up, YouTube? Today we are here to review Requiem for a Dream. So, this movie is basically about why you never want to be a drug addict 101. This is basically what this is about. This is basically a horror movie. I think it falls under the category of drama or thriller or something like that. But I promise you, this movie will make you never want to do drugs. I was looking at Letterboxd earlier. A couple people on Letterboxd were saying that like they should show this movie in school. I disagree. I mean, I can see why you'd want to because it makes kids never want to be a drug addict. But some of the shit in this movie, I don't know if kids should see. Maybe they should play it like your senior year in school and have your parents sign off on it. I don't know. But this is Requiem for a Dream. At first, I thought it was called Requiem for a Dream. I think that's a little bit more catchy. It rolls off the tongue a little better. But the movie stars Jared Leto, Suicide Squad, a couple other things. Jennifer Connelly, I recognize her best from Hulk and the 2003 one. And it stars Marlon Wayne, white chicks dude, whatever. And I can't remember the other bitch's name. She's some old, crazy, strung-out bitch in the movie. Basically, Jared Leto's mother in the movie gets to go on this game show, and she's trying to lose weight to fit into a dress. So she gets hooked and strung out on these fucking diet pills. And Jared Leto and his buddy Marlon Wayne and Jennifer Connelly, they're all buddies, and they're all getting strung out and everything. And they're showing these crazy edits whenever they do the drugs. Like their pupils will get really big and dilate and stuff. And they're just constantly doing drugs back to back. It's basically showing the perspective, the life, view of a drug addict and everything. Very uncomfortable movie. And to be real, it's not a terrible movie, but it's a movie I'll probably never watch again. It's not a great movie. I give it like a 4 out of 10. Jennifer Connelly starts prostituting herself and even gets a train ran on her at the end for drugs. And it's just disgusting and just nasty and filthy and gross. Just absolutely disgusting. Jared Leto gets like a sore on his arm and injects more drugs into his arm. And then he has to get his arm amputated. It's just gross. And there's a scene where he tries to warn his mom not to get addicted to those diet pills because she'll get strung out on them. And she's curious as to why he knows so much about drugs. Little does she know he does them full time. He even sells them and buys her a TV and everything. And she thinks he has a job, but he's really a drug dealer. There's a scene where Marlon Wayne's in the car with a bunch of dudes and someone gets shot. It's a crazy movie, man. It gets really uncomfortable towards the end when Jennifer Connelly's like prostituting herself and getting like fucking every dude and like this. I don't even want to go into detail. It's disgusting. But it's a hard movie to watch and almost makes you like literally never want to watch it again. I will never watch this movie again. I'm doing this review, but it's a movie I'll never watch again. It made me very uncomfortable watching this. I don't even necessarily enjoy talking about this movie. I enjoy reviewing movies. That's why I'm doing it. And what's crazy is this is one of the first Jared Leto movies I've seen. I've seen Suicide Squad. Probably seen a couple other ones, but it's funny. Jared Leto and Jennifer Connelly almost look like they could be twins. And they're supposed to be a couple in this movie. Trying to think of more notable parts. Just the mom. I didn't really like her character. She was just crazy and strung out. She was basically a vegetable, and I just didn't like her character. She served like no purpose, and basically the whole movie they're just getting fucked up, getting high. There's a couple scenes where they're smoking weed, which I'm an advocate for. I don't care about that. But the hard shit, hell no. Hell no. But yeah, it's just, and they're like going crazy when they run out of drugs. They're going to extreme measures like driving hundreds of miles, making his girl prostitute herself. And yeah, there's not really too much to talk about. This movie is one of the most soulless movies I've ever seen. Like it's very dark. It doesn't really have, it's kind of bare bones in a sense. Like it doesn't really have a lot going on in the movie. But it's very bare bones. It's just a life of a drug addict is basically what the movie is. I did not enjoy this movie. I give it a 4 out of 10. Sometimes I feel like that might even be too high. But this is Requiem for a Dream. I heard a lot of people talk about it online. And I've heard that it's not even the best movie about drug addicts. So I'll never watch this movie again, guys, but it is my review of this movie. I did not like this movie. I will never watch this movie again. It wasn't terrible, but it was not even mid. It was below mid, but above terrible. So on Letterboxd, I gave it like 2 stars. I'd give it like a 4 out of 10 maybe, being nice. But this is Requiem for a Dream, guys. Not a good movie. I don't really recommend it unless you know someone who might have drug problems. Then show them this movie. It'll make them never want to do drugs. I can almost guarantee you that. So make sure to subscribe, guys. Turn on the notifications. More movie reviews to come. I love doing these things. So we're going to pump out some more for you guys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Peace out, guys. Hope you guys living well. Peace.